Hello, everyone. This school year, we're going to be using, or I'm going to be using in my class, Google Classroom's quiz feature a lot. It will be a good way for me to check how you're doing, give you homework, give you some assignments. We'll talk later about how the class will be structured, but basically, we will see each other in person, but there will also be a lot more online work than there has been in previous years. So, I want to just make sure that everyone is clear on how to use this important quiz feature that I'll be using a lot. All right, so as you see on my screen here, I'm going to go to the classwork feature, the classwork tab. We would call that a tab. All right, and I'm just going to pick, let's see, it doesn't really matter which one. I just want to pick any quiz that's kind of short so that we can get through it quickly together. All right, so let's look at maybe this one. Okay, so notice that I click on the assignment. Then when it opens, of course, I think we've done the quizzes. The problem has really been submitting them. So I think we're all pretty familiar with just entering the answers. All right. I'm just going to click random answers. I'm not actually trying to answer the questions. I'm just clicking right now because I just want to show you how to use the quiz feature. So many of these answers will be wrong, even though I'm the person who designed the quiz and the questions. All right. The point is that after you finish doing a good job of reading the questions, unlike what I just did, then you go to submit. So you click on submit. Okay, now you have a couple of options here. One option is, of course, to view your score. Okay, viewing your score is a good idea because you don't only learn what you got wrong and right, you also get explanations that I've put for you, mostly on the questions I think are the most difficult. If you have questions for me about any of these, you can always ask me, but please do make sure, even if you think you got everything right, to read the feedback because I try to give you good information there that would help you with understanding why something's right, if it would be different in different situations, things like that, okay? Now, something you might notice is that this tab up here is still open. This is the part where not most, but many people have had trouble, and this has made it hard for me to see when people have finished their work sometimes. So what I want you all to make sure that you do is open assignment. Okay, we'll give that a moment. And this is the important step that a lot of us have, I think, either not known about or have forgotten sometimes. Make sure to go to mark as done. All right, and you'll see here, it will say you didn't attach work, so your teacher will just see it's done. That's fine for the quizzes. Some assignments that are not quizzes will have attached work. These just mark as done. Okay, now the good thing about that is when you mark them as done, I see that you have done the work. All right, it's very easy for me to find your work. It's entered automatically into a gradebook. When you don't mark it as done, I have to go through and look at every individual response and keep a list of who has completed things and then mark them as done myself. And that means that sometimes there's a delay in getting your work back. It's harder for me to see who has done what, things like that. Okay. I can also provide screenshots, so they'll look like pictures of the process I just did there. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions. All right, I hope this has been helpful for you.